Welcome back to the reading of Reclaim Yourself by me, Jessica Nuñez-LaMarre. The three-step rediscovery process for transforming our thoughts. Quote, "We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used to create them." Albert Einstein. How do we transform our thoughts? How do we open space in our minds? How do we quiet the chatter? We realize we are not the thoughts, but we can observe them, and then sometimes we can laugh about them. To help us realize we are not the thoughts, we're going to practice seeing our thoughts through another aspect of ourselves, a child version, which I often refer to as a part of us. What if we just notice the thoughts? What if we allow them to be there, and instead of looking at them as bad or loud or never ending, what if we look at them with compassion? There is a part of us that is scared or hurt or protecting us or solving a problem or unconsciously playing out patterns or cycles we learned from childhood. What if, instead, we imagine a little child, a younger version of you, telling you they're scared of something, they're hurt, or this thing keeps happening, and they don't know why, they can't figure it out. They don't know what to do, and they need help. I don't expect you to do this process over every thought because you would not have enough time in the day or in your life. We are going to do this process so you can see there is always a different perspective, even within you. By different perspective, I don't mean the one voice that says to do this and the other that says to do that, but a third way, a different way that is open to the possibilities. Here is the three-step rediscovery process to help with transforming your thoughts. Take 3 deep breaths and then begin the rediscovery process. Again, if you are listening to this on the road, please wait till you're in a safe space or operating machinery. Please wait till you're in a safe space to do this process. Step 1, realize, become aware. Feel, see, sense, or imagine a younger version of you. When these thoughts come up, get curious about them and ask the younger version of you the questions below. Trust what questions come to you from a place of curiosity and compassion. You know how to best communicate with your younger self. In reference to your younger self, curiously observe. What do the thoughts make the younger version of me feel? Is this thought protecting my younger self in some way or helping them solve a problem? Does the younger version of me need my support? If we can look at the thought from a different perspective and a different aspect of ourselves, then we can help the younger version of us then and now. Step 2, reconnect, honor, and accept. Compassionately consider that when a thought comes up, it is here to teach you something. In compassion, allow the parts of you to feel the feelings associated with these thoughts. Many thoughts continue to come up because they have never been fully heard, seen, or acknowledged. The parts may not have been allowed to truly feel the feelings associated with the thought previously. They have always been suppressed, pushed away, and shoved down. In a safe space, whether for you that means with a therapist, healer, or coach, or if available to you with yourself, Allow the part of you with these thoughts to feel the feelings. They may be scared, hurt, sad, angry, mad, upset, or frustrated. But recognize them as a younger version of you and just be with them. Meet them with compassion. Questions. What may this younger part of you want you to know? What does she need to say, share, or feel? Can you allow them to feel these feelings finally, without judging them or the feelings? Can you let them know how grateful you are that they are sharing these with you? What if this inner child said, "I'm sorry for having this thought"? You would most likely want to comfort them and reassure them it's going to be okay. You may even tell them an apology isn't necessary, or that it's okay to share these thoughts with you. Giving them the love and support they never had opens up more space within you for love. Step 3, release. Listen to what you need, forgive, and bring in unconditional love. Quote, "A negative thought only surfaces when it is ready to heal. The greatest secret." Courageously comfort and sit with the younger version of you and be with them. What do you notice about them? Has their energy shifted since they were able to express themselves? Can you just be with this part of you? Can you help this part feel safe and loved? What does this part of you need? Is there anyone who needs to be forgiven? Maybe even you. What would they rather do instead of continuously focusing on and repeating this thought process? Allow them to feel safe with you, to feel loved in compassion. Maybe they need a hug. Before you set them free to go to what they would rather do, thank them and feel in your heart how grateful you are that they shared with you today. Let them know you are always there for them. Remember to give thanks to you too. That's the end of the 3-step rediscovery process for transforming our thoughts. And one thing that I want to say is that when I wrote this book, it was prior to being in my master's program. And since being in my master's program, I've learned about brave spaces. And so sometimes we don't feel safe enough to share. And there's parts of us that need to be brave enough to share so that we can show up wholly and fully for ourselves and for the hurt parts of us within. So sometimes you need to call on your brave self to help, to be supportive, the rock for you and for your parts.